So, round 2, vintage. I actually think that this hand is probably a keep. I mean, it's the defense industry. Of course, they're going to still use C++. My code is super old. Maybe this isn't a keep. Because this benchmark... If I had a Hogaak, this hand's a snap keep. But I don't have a Hogaak. Is my concern. But I have a supplier. This is a very fair black-green aggro hand. I do think this is in the realm of capable. I think I'd snap it off if I had a Hogaak or a Once Upon a Time, but because I have neither of those, I think I'm gonna put it away. What does Not Me say? Not Me, would you ship this? I think I'm leaning towards shipping it. I want to see what Not Me's opinion is first, though. Or at least maybe I'll write it down in chat and Not Me can answer later. Fetch, Gassed, Mental Misstep, DRS, Stitcher, Fine. Alright, Not Me can answer that later. I'm gonna mulligan. Sure, keep. I'm gonna pitch one of these wastelands. This hand's great. I can wasteland if it's a Bizarre Mirror. Island, huh? I'm gonna play Once Upon a Time at their end step. Obviously, I lose some amount of information, but I get to play around Force of Negation, which is pretty much a dead card in this matchup. Yo, Kane. 5 months. Thank you. You're a powerful wizard. Welcome, welcome. So, we're just gonna jam dudes. Let's see what we get off this Once Upon a Time. Hollow one is probably the best one, but I would also take a... What the hell? What the fuck? Do I hold this Once Upon a Time to try to draw Force of Vigor? I can go for a Forest, but the Forest doesn't really help me. He says, I can't wait to watch the stream. I think I'm supposed to hold this in case I draw Force of Vigor. Hilarious. I'm gonna have to be cycling this hollow one most likely. Wow, it's a pretty big blowout. At least I can counter the Ancestral that they assuredly have. Maybe we should have held it so we can cast it on 5. I mean, that's just kind of vintage right now. You kind of just have to play Wastelands. This, it's just So good. I'm glad we got rid of our hollow one. I think we're very dead here. The opponent finds a force of will, like we just fucking die on the spot, right? Well, I think we need to draw force this turn of vigor. Fucking blood moon out of vintage. Ah! They just pitched a negate. Well, I guess the negation doesn't do anything. They pitched a second blood moon though, kind of interesting. Can't win, man. I just can't win. uh... I hate this. I hate this so much. Holy shit. My opponent out here playing legacy deck. Yeah, Kim did a great job on that one. I'm a big fan. I don't want to play anymore. Can we just go to the next game? What the fuck is happening? Certainly the matchup where we're punished for not having four force of vigors in the main. Wasteland Blood Moon Ashiok deck. Not ideal for the home team, I would say. Not ideal for the home team. What a monster. What an absolute monster. Who does that to people? Who does that? Get back at line. It's not the worst idea to be pre-boarded for Bazaar in this meta. I don't hate that plan from the opponent. Am I supposed to lead with Forest Deathrite Shaman here? I feel like I am. Or I feel like I'm supposed to. Maybe that's bad. I'm gonna try it. Yo, this game is the worst! I'm so fucked. I hate I can cast a root wall. I can't. Maybe I'm supposed to get a Bayou. I could see getting a Bayou. I don't know. Maybe this is bad. I could see it. Like if I had a Bayou, I would actually have some powerful plays this turn, but I don't, so That's not a good draw. Ah, if I... I'm going to hold the second Bazaar so that I can play around a Wasteland. I'm going to hold the Dryad Arbor so I can cast Force of Vigor. And I'm going to hold the Root Walla so that I can try to trigger this Vengevine. Yes. They just have Surgical Extraction. Kind of feels like they have Surgical Extraction. Yeah, I agree. Bayou, not having a Bayou seems like an issue. I concur with that statement. I feel like I probably made a mistake in fetching my forests. I agree. Yeah, we have one basic forest. No, there's no basic swamp. I mean, it's not the worst, right? Because I can't get Wasteland and I can't get Tabbed, but I don't know. They're probably not even a Tabernacle deck. They're probably a Rav Trap deck, which we can actually play around Rav Trap pretty well. Not a very good draw. Looking for, that's exactly what I'm looking for. This, and this Bazaar. 2 cards into the yard. Cast my Root Walla, cast my Hollow One, trigger my Vengevine without enabling Rav Trap because I used the Root Walla. Do they have Surgical? I have Surgical matched currently. Obviously, they can't Rav Trap me. Yeah, they have Rav Trap. They have Rav Trap. We played around Rav Trap. You love to see it. Now we have to try to not get Dak Vadened, I guess, but... question becomes, do I even play this Dryad Arbor? I don't know. It will let me pump my Root Walla next turn. No, I don't think so. Yo, what up? I assume we're getting Dak this turn. It's pretty brutal. So now I can Vigor this Dak, though, which is kind of nice. Vigor this Hollow One. Which I am going to do. That's a good draw. I'm going to definitely do that. I guess the problem with this is... Can I just go face? Nah, I can't just go face. I'll just kill this Dak Vaden, I guess. Still lethal on the next turn anyways. Alright, so I have an active lethal. I have a mental misstep for a lightning bolt. In pretty reasonable place, all things considered. Vigor on my own Hollow One is exactly how I thought this game was going to go. I am pretty much down to misstep. I think even any cantrip, I would assume. There actually normally isn't even a basic forest. This is a flex card that I put in because the meta contains decks that have 4 Assassin's Trophies and 4 Ghost Quarters. Not in the same deck, but there are 2 different decks that both do that. So I felt like not having a basic in my deck was pretty detrimental. Whether that basic should be a swamp or not, I think it's supposed to be a forest based on Root Walla. Lotus. Okay. What else you got, homie? Like a dig through time? Another Dak Vaden. Okay. Young Pyromancer is pretty good against us right now, exactly. So they definitely were playing Rav Trap. Here's the Young Pyromancer. Oh, it's a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay, they have Time Walk too. That is fine. That's not Lightning Bolt. So I have to attack both face to make them chump with this Dreadhorde. It's interesting that he chose not to Wasteland the Bayou and instead hold up in red mana. Kind of an interesting choice. Makes me think they maybe did find the Lightning Bolt. They bottomed off Preordain though. Not a bad draw. You're gonna make me use all my mana. Or will they save an extra damage? Okay. They did find the Lightning Bolt, which I have a misstep for. That's a kind of an early concession, I think. I would consider that too early of a concession. If you just block with this Vengevine here, make me pump on this side to go to 4, activate your Dak Fading looking for a Young Pyromancer, and cast a cantrip. I guess they've used a lot of their cantrips. I think I wouldn't concede there, though. I think that's a little early. Do I want to make any changes? I don't know if cutting a Hogaak is exactly where we want to be. I don't really know. I don't know. I really like Bloodghast in this matchup. Well, I guess this matchup is actually worse for Bloodghast because of Young Pyromancer. So let's actually go with the Hogaak up and down on a Bloodghast. Young Pyromancer does kind of change things. The card's quite good against me. I mean, I have to keep this. Kind of unfortunate that this is an Emerald and not a Jet, but this is a keepable hand that I just have to do the thing with. Prismatic Vista, huh? Opponent really... What do they think? How many Volks do you think they're on? Like 1 Volk? 2 Volks or something? Alright, so I kind of need a little help here. My hand isn't ideal. Kind of awkward. Alright, well, this is what we're doing with our lives. Okay, interesting, interesting. What do we want to do? I feel like we just pitch this Wasteland. Pitch. I will expose myself to Rav Trap if I cast Once Upon a Time, but I'm obviously... What if I just pitch Once Upon a Time, Wasteland, and Bloodghast, and then cast a Once Upon a Time in response to... Oh, I guess I don't have to cast the Once Upon a Time because I haven't cast the Rootwalla. I guess I could just go Once Upon a Time, Wasteland, Rootwall. I cast Once Upon a Time, and then I don't have to put any cards in my yard. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. Just thinking about Rav Trap. This still makes the most sense. Hollow one, huh? I can also get a blue land, though. Why am I not discarding Bloodghast? Because I don't want it to get exiled. I really want this fetch land. Getting an Underground Sea here is so good for me. Like, the Underground Sea here is so good. Is it better than a hollow one, though? It might be. Like, if I get wastelanded... Maybe I was supposed to pitch this Blood Gas, because if I get wastelanded... I think it might be as good as a hollow one here. Like, if I get wastelanded, I have nothing going for me. No, it's not, like... I think I lose if I get wastelanded is my problem. Like, even if I put 5 power in play... It's not just the Time Walk, it's also the Supplier and the Hogaak get to go into play as well. Yeah, if this was a Jet, we would probably win the game on this turn, I agree. This is an interesting choice. Because obviously the Hogaak is like the straightforward choice, but I don't think it's right. Maybe it's too conservative to... Like, if I play a hollow one, it's pretty hard for them to wasteland because I'll have 5 power in play. But all they need to do is play a young Pyromancer. I think it's Misty. I think it's Misty. I'm gonna hold this Emerald so that I have more fodder for my... this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I also might need to use it to Time Walk. I don't think I want to play the Emerald out now. See, here's the... I feel like we played this really well. Like, we don't have to go for Time Walk this turn. We can go for Gak first. But if we don't Time Walk, we could get Wastelanded again. But I think the Gak is so much better. I think we should Time Walk. No, I'm gonna play a Gak. I'm gonna play a Gak. I think Gak is like a higher upside play. Sweet. If we don't get Wastelanded, now we have a Gak with a Time Walk. I think we played this game really well. I think that Once Upon a Time is not... I think it's not straightforward. And I'm pretty happy we chose to do it. Interesting. Interesting. So I think this is a free attack all. Second Hogaak. We have a hasty Bloodghast. Well, but it's better to play... It's better to make them block with Rootwalla and go to 1, though, right? Wait, now I get to do both. Holy fuck, I get to do both. Game. Oh, that felt real good, chat. That was fucking lit. Oh, I didn't mean to, sorry. They had Wasteland. They had Pyromancer. The blue splash, I think, is legit. I think the blue splash is legit. I think that might have been the best game of Magic I played in like 3 weeks. If you go on my YouTube, I have like four playlists in a row of 0-2 drops or 1-2 drops. That might have been the best game of Magic I played in weeks. Holy crap. That felt really good. This deck is really fun to play. The choices that I make in terms of just what I'm doing is fun. It's really interesting. Did I draw the mental misstep in game 1? I don't remember. Sorry. You can go back and look at the VOD though. You can, like, if you just go click on my name underneath the thing, and then you click on past broadcasts, and you can swipe around. Oh man, this game we played really, really well. That Blood Moon was so brutal, Travis. It was pretty funny, I think. it was pretty good. I know I misstep. I don't know when I got the misstep though. That was pretty crazy. You also have an Ashiok going on. You got all kinds of things. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I need to use restroom and probably heat up some food.